Welcome to the pew.
Welcome to the pew.
Now what?
Well, we were talking about how we talk about things. We were talking about how you say, "Uh-oh, there goes Igor." Okay, no, we were talking about how people are inundating me with emails asking why are you ending the pew just when we're getting interested in your conversation. And you said,
I like to keep things short and sweet because the thing I hate most is people blabbering on about whatnot.
well, let's talk about that.
So I think that 5 minutes is more than enough for us to talk about some entertaining
There goes Igor.
nuggets that will put a smile on your face, and we're out of there. And we don't need to drag on for 10 minutes.
But see, that's the problem, is that we're not putting a smile on people's faces. Obviously, that smile is being turned upside down by your decision your early decision to turn the show off.
No, I think that you always need to leave them wanting more. And if you are left wanting more, that's a good thing from our perspective. And from yours too, because then you'll be back.
Well, there's such a thing as wanting too much more. And when you want too much more, then you're not getting enough, you just go somewhere else. So that people may...
Oh, like when you were a heroin junkie and like you didn't get enough heroin at the projects on 18th Street, then you went to...
That's exactly...
Then you went over to the projects on the, the
Bingo! And who lost out there? The projects on 18th Street, because they didn't provide me with enough heroin. So I went to someplace else. So if we don't provide the viewers with enough heroin...
So all you junkies out there are basically saying that you want us to just blab on.
Blah, 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 blah. All right, well, we're not going to do that. We're going to shut up.
I would just say about when it comes to being on for more than 5 minutes and me abruptly ending the show, our metrics online show that we, in fact, don't have most of our viewers stay on till the end of the video. So there might be people who are complaining that we're not on long enough.
Oh, right there.
That we're not on long enough, but in fact, it just seems like a lot of people are not staying on for the full.
Yeah, so all you people out there complaining, you should be watching longer instead of complaining about not watching long enough.
All right, have we discussed enough about that? Can we talk about something that's really going to make
Okay, yes, we've been discussing what we're discussing for 2 minutes and 43 seconds, so that means we have another 5 seconds before you be shut.
Before I cut you off.
Keep yakking away. All right. So, what else do they want to know about? Well, people want to know about vaginalizing. Well, we told them all about that already.
Yeah, let's not talk about that again.
Okay. They want to talk about butt plugs and anal beads. They want to know all about butt plugs and anal beads.
Why do you guys want to know about butt plugs and anal beads? Who cares?
Who cares about butt plugs and anal beads?
What, do you use them?
No.
Well, why do you care about them then?
I care about what my viewers...
You just like saying it.
I care. Butt plugs and anal beads. Anal beads and butt plugs. I care about what our dear viewers care about. I love our viewers so much.
Well, why do our viewers care about that? It's a sex toy.
Because our viewers are perverts. They're either perverts or they're, what are those people? Oh, voyeurs. They're people who like to hear about and see about perverted things. Does that make, oh wait, is that a paradox? We looked at paradoxes today, and one of the paradoxes is that by looking at paradoxes, we don't know what a paradox is.
Well,
wait a minute, is that a paradox? Is it a paradox when you look up a paradox, you don't know what a paradox is? Oh, no. Is it a paradox that by looking up the word paradox, you do not understand what a paradox is? I think it is, which means that looking up a paradox does make you... Okay. Anyway.
Well, the bottom line is that we looked up paradox, read all these definitions and examples of paradoxes, and we were still kind of confused about what a real paradox is.
Right. So
maybe that's the paradox.
Yeah. So instead of discussing butt plugs and anal beads, maybe we should be discussing paradoxes. So if anybody out there can explain a paradox to us in a way that's easier to understand than the computer machine can tell us, then please let us know about that.
And that, I would say, is a very neat and succinct.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It hasn't even been 5 minutes yet.
We've gone from low brow.
I haven't yacked for 5 minutes yet.
Low brow to high
We're going to
brow.
talk about one more thing. Just one more thing we're going to talk about.
Okay.
And that thing is going to be... Let's see. No, I'm going to jump at that. Last time I got fucked, we talked about that already. Talked enough about that. Tell you that right now. Oh, this is something we want to address. This is something I want to address anyway. Now I'm going to do a little bit of this is going to be a little bit of selfish time here. I'm going to talk for once about something I want to talk about.
For once, he wants to be able to talk about himself. I want to talk
about myself.
For once, it's all about you.
For once, it's all about me. This time, this is my time now, and I want to talk about how we dropped the ball. Ernie and I dropped the ball, and we want to apologize to our loyal viewers. You see, what happened in the early episode of The View was that we taped a bunch of episodes all at once. We taped like 5 or 6 or 7 episodes all at once, not knowing what we were doing, and not realizing that this should be a timely thing. So when Joan Rivers died, we dropped the ball. We should have been on the air grieving with everybody else. The very next day, if not that day, we should have made it instantly done an episode of The Pew. So we make a vow here at The Pew that the next time Joan Rivers dies, we are going to be on top of it. And we will honestly and timely memorialize her. Yes, the next time she dies. And that, my friends, is The Pew.
Bye.
Bye.